Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gail and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing this little beauty. It's a tinted moisturizer from SMASHBOX. It's a bit of a mouthful. It's called SMASHBOX Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 25. Anyhow, this is a first impression. I'm going to show you how I apply it. I'm going to do 2 check-ins, 5 hours and 1 at 10 hours, so you can see how it's held up. And then I'll give you my final findings and thoughts on this. So if you're ready, let's begin. This comes in 12 shades and I've got the shade medium. Shades come up darker. So normally I'd go for a medium tan, but if you're my shade twin, go with medium. So it says it primes, perfects, protects and hydrates. It's a lightweight 3-in-1 primer, SPF and tinted moisturizer infused with rose extract, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, goji berries, gold and peptides for a natural looking dewy lightweight coverage that moisturizes skin for 24 hours. So the instructions are shake well. Don't know how long I have to shake for. And it actually says apply with fingertips. I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush for this. Okay, so it's quite liquidy. That looks quite warm actually. Start as always in the middle of my face where I've got the most pigmentation. By the way, I've got my skincare on already, which is facial oil. I'll link all of these below. And Glam Glow Super Water Gel Moisturizer. It feels really nice on the skin and barely there. I mean, really lightweight. Just trying to build up a bit of coverage. Skin looks quite glowy, very nice. Let's bring you in a bit closer. So, I mean, it's covered quite a bit, especially around here where I've got quite a lot of pigmentation. If you compare it to sort of the other side. It's probably a little bit yellow if you look at my neck. My skin tone is more of an olive, so it has like slight green undertones, and it's really quite tricky to find shades for my particular olive skin, but that's fine. I digress. Anyway, I'm really happy with how that looks. Right, let's just finish off the other side. Well, it definitely gives me a glow. Is it too glowy? Can you have too much glow? Right, I'm going to put the rest of my makeup on and go about my day, and I'll be back later on. It hasn't settled into any fine lines or pores or dry areas, so it looks pretty natural and glowy. So far so good. Okay, so in terms of the coverage, I personally felt that it gave more coverage than a regular tinted moisturizer would, because you saw it did actually cover the pigmentation, especially in the middle of my face, which I was quite surprised about. I didn't really have to wear much concealer, so I would for sure use this not for a night out but day to day. Skin still looks like it's in pretty good nick, but you can definitely see my freckles and pigmentation coming through. It claims to be humidity and sweat resistant. Wasn't that much shine by the end of the day on the last check-in. By definition, it's a glowy formula, so it does give the skin a nice healthy look about it. You know what I'm like. I generally don't powder my foundation apart from possibly down the T-zone and under the eyes if I'm wearing concealer. I didn't powder this. I let it just run its natural course. Don't know if it moisturizes for 24 hours like it claims, because obviously I'll be taking it off before 24 hours. I'll be taking it off before I go to bed. So I don't know about that claim, but it certainly does feel comfortable. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel slimy or oily. It feels pretty good. It is really natural looking. Obviously I did all my skincare first. Still use SPF beforehand because you'd have to use a ton of this to actually get the protection of SPF 20. Tinted moisturisers generally tend to have a high percentage of humectants in them. This has got hyaluronic acid in it, which obviously helps the skin to hold on to water, so it's especially great for dry or dehydrated skin. I mean, I've got dry skin, slightly shiny down the T-zone. If I had oily skin, or if I had oily skin all over I should say, I would wear a primer underneath and possibly I would set it as well, or use a setting spray. Did it tick all the boxes? Well, in terms of coverage, it went above my expectation and gave me a lot more than I actually anticipated. In terms of longevity, it's a tinted moisturizer, so I'm not expecting a 24-hour full coverage foundation, and I was happy enough with it. The finish, yeah, it's lightweight, it doesn't feel heavy, but it's buildable, and it didn't sort of clog, or it didn't gather in any of my pores around my nose area. My skin generally felt comfortable and nice. I think nice is how I would describe it. There's only one drawback to this, and it's not about this actually, it's about me, and it's the shade. It's medium, but it's really, really yellow, but everything else was rather lovely. So I am impressed. And you know what? I've got snowdrops in the garden, which can only mean one thing. Spring is springing, or spring is about to spring. Spring hasn't sprung just yet. And this is going to be my new favourite for everyday wear. It just evens out the skin tone so beautifully. It's so lightweight, it's so natural looking, and yeah, it's quite a little gem. Thanks for watching everybody. It's been lovely to have you with me again on this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks ever so much. See you next time. Bye for now.